Hello everyone.
你好, здравствуйте.
Marhaba.
Reporting to you the Chinese legal system, the Slavic legal system, and the Egyptian legal system.
China has a long history of legal civilization. In ancient times, the Chinese legal system exerted significant influence on the neighboring countries and was an important part of the global legal civilization. The spirit of traditional Chinese law can be summarized as humanism, moral enlightenment, and prudent punishment, law of nature, the rule of law, and avoidance of litigation. Humanism, where they believe that benevolence, righteous, ritual, wisdom, and trust should be found in the law. Moral enlightenment and prudent punishment. Confucius believed that moral enlightenment is primary while penalty is supplementary. For 2,000 years, ritual and punishment had been the course of feudal law in China. Law of nature Taoist concept is the harmony between man and nature. As human beings act against the law of nature, they are bound to be punished by the nature in the end. The rule of law. Legalists in China proposed the rule of law. Its primary function was to determine ownership and settle disputes. Everyone should be equal before the law regardless of his wealth and power. However, the rule of law that the legalists advocate was used under despotic regime, where they used punitive measure and heavy punishment to prevent crime and govern the country. Avoidance of litigation. Non-litigation and harmony are the core values of China legal tradition. It proposes three methods: consultation, mediation, and arbitration.
Hi everyone, my name is Bernice and this is my assistant. We're going to discuss the modernization of contemporary Chinese law. Say hi to everyone. Hi everyone. With the collapse of the Soviet Union, the People's Republic of China remains the world's only major communist society. By modernization, it refers to a single variable, the increasing specialization of social institutions and roles. And these are the replacement of multifunctional institutions and roles by ever more specialized units. So modernization minimally means differentiation. In China's current innovations in economic law and civil law may precipitate significant differentiation in other spheres, including the political. As well as to be used as an economic lever, it must apply indifferently to large numbers of enterprises, new and greater economic demands in China, or expanding the whole body of law, the court system, the enforcement agencies, as well as the legislative and administrative processes, privatization, management of the domestic economy, and international commercial transactions also encourage legal modernization. So legal activity in China's civil sphere is increasingly significant. The number of civil cases has risen and their nature has become complex and varied. With the enactment of a code of civil procedure and a number of new civil statutes, the government's principles decision no longer perform the function of civil law. So that will be all for the modernization of contemporary Chinese law. That will be all. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Slavic legal system. Today, we begin with the question, who are the Slavs? Slavs are the largest ethno-linguistic group in Europe. The early Slavs were a diverse group of tribal societies who lived during the early Middle Ages in Western Europe. The first written use of the name Slavs dates to the 6th century when the Slavic tribes inhabited a large portion of Central and Eastern Europe. Contemporary Russian civil procedure is a mixed jurisdiction. It adhered to the civil law tradition. Historically, the Russian system were adapted in different historical periods: Byzantine law, Swedish law, French law, and German law. Slavs adapted many Byzantine legal institutions, especially criminal procedure in evidence.
Здравствуйте, I'm Crisame Prospero, reporting to you the Slavic or Russian legal system.
The Constitution of the Russian Federation was adopted by the National Referendum in 1993. The Russian Federation has a civil law system. International law is recognized as part of the Russian legal system. Independent judiciary is one of the key constitutional principles of the Russian legal system. The system of governance in Russian Federation is a semi-presidential republic. The President of the Russian Federation has the highest executive authority with the support of the parliamentary majority. The President is the head of state, can dismiss the government, and also serves as the commander-in-chief of the military forces. The Federal Assembly of the Russian Federation, the Parliament, is Russia's representative and legislative body. The government exercises executive power. It consists of the Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Ministers, and the Federal Ministers appointed by the President. The Constitution provides for a separation of powers that is fundamental and strictly upheld. Public authorities are distributed among the Parliament, the President with the government, and the courts. Legislation has supreme juridical force. However, the Constitutional Court can invalidate laws that are unconstitutional. The Russian courts is established by the procedural legislation including the civil, commercial, criminal, and administrative procedural codes and can be described as mixed. Spasiba or thank you.
Hi, I'm Azriza Aguinar and I will be discussing about the Egyptian legal system. The Egyptian legal system was founded on the Napoleonic codes, Roman law, and Islamic Sharia. In 1874, Egypt gained independence from the Ottoman Empire in matters of legal and administrative regulation. In the following year, a national legal system was established. In the late 19th and early 20th century, scholars and jurists adopted the European way of legal thinking in commercial, criminal, civil, and maritime matters. But family law remained under the supervision of Islamic courts used to adjudicate family matters until 1956, when these courts were still integrated into the national court system. In cases of marital disputes involving non-Muslims, church substantive law applies. The Egyptian legal system, being considered as a civil law system, is based upon a well-established system of codified laws. Egypt's supreme law is its written constitution. With respect to transactions between natural persons or legal entities, the most important legislation is the Egyptian Civil Code of 1948, which remains the main source of legal rules applicable to contracts. The Egyptian Constitution of 1971 declared the judiciary branch's independence and autonomy from the executive branch. Furthermore, the Supreme Constitutional Court, established in 1969, is responsible for enforcing compliance of laws with the provisions of the Constitution. That would be all. Thank you!